Okay, G2E, Digital Operating Procedures, Procedural Signals, and Common Abbreviations. Which mode is normally used when sending an RTTY signal via AFSK with an SSB transmitter? Looks like alphabet soup, doesn't it? Okay. Radio teletype signal via audio frequency shift keying with a single sideband transmitter. What you're doing here is feeding an audio tone into your single sideband transmitter that's being keyed by your teletype, and when you do that, you normally use slower sideband. My suggestion is be sure you read your owner's manual on both the tone generator and the transmitter to make sure that this is correct. But this is the test answer, is that you're going to be using lower sideband with the audio frequency shift keyer. How many data bits are sent in a single PSK31 character? PSK31 is an encoding system that has variable length characters. And it's designed like Morse code so that the most frequently used characters have the least number of bits to them, and so they can be sent more quickly. So for PSK31, the number of data bits in the character varies from character to character. What part of a data packet contains the routing and handling information? That's the header of the data packet, has the information on where the packet is supposed to go and other things about it. What segment of the 20-meter band is most often used for data transmission? Okay, I'm going to give you a little bit of a cheat here because you'll see as we go through these that the common element for the frequencies used for data transmission, all of them on the test, have 0.070 in them. Okay? So in the 20-meter band, 14.070 to 14.100. So if you remember that 070 for data transmissions, you will have no trouble with these questions. Which of the following describes Baudot code? Baudot code is the old teletype code. It's a 5-bit code with additional start and stop bits. And it has some real limitations. One of them is that it does not distinguish between upper and lowercase characters. Everything comes in uppercase. So when they went with a code with more bits to it, then they could do upper and lowercase and other symbols. What's the most common frequency shift for radio teletype emissions in the amateur HF bands? It's 170 hertz. You shift the frequency of the transmitter by 170 hertz to make the various bits of the character. What does the abbreviation RTTY stand for? It stands for radio teletype. What segment of the 80-meter band is most commonly used for data transmission? Here's that sheet we were looking for, wasn't it? There it is right there. There's that 70. In what segment of the 20-meter band are most PSK31 operations found? Where are we? Right here, below the RTTY segment near 14.070. This is what a PSK31 signal looks like on the computer screen, and it's really kind of nifty stuff. I haven't done any actual PSK31 operation. I've done a little bit of listening. But what it does, your computer lays out a whole range of signals here. And here you can see the frequencies. There's 14.071, 14.072, 14.073. And your computer will actually read all of the signals in this range. And here you can see that if we're looking at signal A, which is right here, here we have a little bit of what that signal is saying. Okay? And B, which is the one we're connected to, is saying this, and so on. And you don't have to retune your radio to go on here. All you have to do is move your cursor and click on there, and it will shift your transmitter to that particular signal. Very neat stuff to see. If you haven't done it yet, see what you can find for a program for your computer. This one's called Digipan, and it will do several digital modes, but this is what the PSK31 looks like on your screen. What's the major advantage of MFSK16 compared to other digital modes? It offers good performance in weak signal environments without error correction. What does the abbreviation MFSK stand for? Multi or multiple frequency shift keying. Anytime you see FSK, that means frequency shift keying. So don't get caught up in their frequency sideband keying nonsense here that they're trying to trick you into. It's going to be frequency shift keying. So that takes out two wrong answers for you right there. And the correct one for this is multiple frequency shift keying. How does a receiving station respond to an ARQ data mode packet containing errors? Packet is a system that corrects, that has error correction, and if the receiving station cannot rebuild the packet from the information it has, it will request that the packet be transmitted. In the PACTOR protocol, what is meant by NAK response to a transmitted packet stands for not acknowledged, which means that the receiver is requesting the packet be retransmitted. So NAK is not acknowledged, and the receiver wants it to be sent again.